Help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code BLUBRRY004.
And welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
a bit busy, but the managing booth and all, but perfectly I'm good. Thank you.
So have you been to CES before?
This is, I think, my fifth or sixth time.
Okay. Crazy busy today, isn't it?
It is.
I've done this for, I think, 23 years now. I've never seen the floor here so busy as it is today. I don't know if it's a combination of people coming in late because of the weather, because we had all these storms across the United States here, so.
I agree with you,
Yeah, I think so too. I think they're just late in getting here because yesterday felt a little light. But anyway, so AI Tensors, tell me about your company.
So we are based out of San Francisco, California. So we started this company for the elderly people, older adults. The population is growing, and there are a lot of they need of services like monitoring, then prescription, and then mainly the biggest problem that we have seen in the country is cognitive decline.
Okay.
That's happening for most of the people. So our company, when we started off with fall detection and fall prevention, and we successfully launched it in 2023. Slowly we moved to Alzheimer detection area. So what we do, we look at the sleep-wake disorders. Just to let you know, sleep-wake disorders is the very early sign of the cognitive decline.
Okay.
So if we can detect the sleep-wake disorders, then you can mostly you can prevent this. This is called cognitive decline conditions. So we look at insomnia, hypersomnia, and apnea areas. That's where actually people will be having breathing problems, body temperature increases in the night times, heartbeat raises up. Plus also they can't sleep, or some people sleeps longer hours, like more than 10, 15 hours. Especially older people are getting affected with the sleep-wake disorders very quickly. So that's where actually we developed the monitoring system for older people, which is non-invasive. There's no biomarkers has been collected. It's no interaction the device expects, the product expects from the older people. So the potential customers, the consumers that they can use this product is 80 years and above demographic people, which is close to 20 million people that we have in the country.
Okay.
And they are 24/7, they're depending on the caregivers, which is impossible to provide those services 24/7. So that's where actually we leverage the AI, it's computer vision, it's continuously monitors. We use different types of sensors, motion, thermostat sensors, and we heartbeat. Plus also we look at the person using the RGB sensors, which is a camera, and we estimate their pose, how they're sleeping, how many times they're moving, things like that. We developed in-house a model, AI model, which is a 51, 32, 34 points data model. That's what we named it. So what it does, it creates 51 data points on the body, and at any point of time, no matter what the angle the person is facing the camera, or camera is facing that person, always the algorithm detects 34 minimum points. So that being said, these points are giving minute changes in the body. If the person's hand moves like this, it detects, okay, the left hand moved towards the left, right hand moved towards the right, something like whatever the position. So why that is important? It's because some people have, mostly they sleep on the left side, and they'll be having the blood circulation issues, problems. And these kind of small movements are very important in order to detect this deep sleep, REM sleep, awakening sleep. And that's what we are. And we are at the pilot stage now. We are about to launch it very soon.
Do the sensors, the cameras and all this stuff, is this something that you just put in the bedroom then to kind of monitor, and then you build a profile over time of what the person is doing? Is that kind of the premise here?
That's correct.
Okay.
So what we do, we collect the data for 1 week of time of that person, and we train the models with the data, and then we have the system. That's where we call it as baseline data we are collected already, right?
Yep.
Since after that, it creates individual persona. So person to person, dementia symptoms are completely different. The sleeping style is different. So we need to create that system, that kind of model, so that would solve this, that would predict much accurately than compared to the other people.
Right.
So yeah, answering to your question, yes, the cameras will be placed in the bedroom. It's anywhere on the ceiling and above this thing. It's very easy installation. The good thing what we are doing is, since whenever we hear about the camera or elderly people, since they are not much aware of the technology, so they have a privacy concerns. It's the first thing that raises.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, do I have to wear pajamas now?
So
I only said that because I wanted Kirk and Nancy to laugh. Yeah. Obviously, people have asked you this. Yeah.
every time you get this question, especially pajamas, they've been asking. Especially CES, they ask, do I have to wear pajamas?
Yeah.
Which means they're not wearing it, right? I was surprised to hear that.
Oh man, you're gonna impact the people who to manufacture pajamas now too, because all of a sudden there's gonna be a rush to buy pajamas in this country. So there you go. Anyway. I'm sure I'm 50 Shades of Red now too, but I don't care anymore. Yeah, Kirk's going, yep.
So
all right.
So what we do for that one, you made me cry again.
Yeah.
So what we do for that, we are using leveraging an NVIDIA devices.
Okay.
So which is much cheaper compared to most of the devices, and it's an edge computing. So we give the processing system where the inference is happening, and the cameras are connected to this wirelessly, and the data will be streaming to this device. The device will be in the elderly people homes. It doesn't go outside of it. So the video streaming is always be on the device, always be inferencing. It's real-time inferencing. As soon as the inferencing is done, the data stores on the device for 24 hours of time. And after 24 hours, the data will be synced to the cloud systems. And the data will be available for the providers to see what is happening with their sleep cycle, how they're maintaining their sleep diary, are they doing good or not good. So those facts, they'll get it.
Okay. Well, this is really interesting. I don't mean to make light of this, because it is a very, very, you got me crying now too. It's a very serious topic, actually, and it's great that, like you said, it impacts 20 million people, right, in this country. It's a big deal, and I know as I've gotten older, I know that my sleep cycle, but I have noticed, that my sleep cycle is different than what it was when I was younger. I am a little more restless, and you tend to, and you're right. I was thinking about when you said that. I think most people do sleep on their left side. I tend to roll back and forth a little bit when I sleep, I guess. But this would actually help people know what's going on in their sleep, and it sounds like, as you were saying, that if you might just move your arm just a little bit differently or whatever, and that will help you through that. Yeah. It's quite amazing,
so
actually.
May I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So how long you sleep generally?
I'm like a 4 to 5 hour a day person, I guess. So I'm not probably your typical. Although, so I'll do that all week, and then on Saturdays usually is when my day where I get like 8 to 9 hours. Then I don't know. I just like to lounge around a little bit when I don't have to get up. So
I think yes, 7 hours. 7 hours is good number of hours.
Yeah.
Our research, that's what we did. A lot of research on what is the right sleep, what is not right sleep, and all this thing. If somebody is sleeping more than 10 hours, it is hypersomnia, basically. That leads into the hypersomnia, which is different disease. That's not good too. Yeah, it's an average between 6 and 8, between 6 and 8, which is perfect one.
I don't know why I've never been. As I've gotten a little older, I think I sleep a little bit more, but not the normal 8. I don't know why I've always been not that person, I guess. I don't know.
The sleep is always depends on the lifestyle, what you eat. That's one is majorly.
Well, my body's built on bagels. I don't know if that helps.
That doesn't. It's a lot of carbs, right? Let's consume. let's increase the intake of the protein more. Maybe
what?
And
that'll help me sleep better at night.
The protein helps me. Magnesium is one of the main key ingredient.
I'm starting a fitness regimen called Body by Bagel, right, Kirk? And just anyway, all right. How do we find out more information about your company?
We have a website.
Yes.
It's www.ait.care.
Okay.
Pretty much everything we explained it, how we are selling it, how it's going to help the people, what kind of people that they can come and use our product.
Yep. And you're just in prototype right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The sleep wake. But the fall, as I said, fall detection and fall prevention, we launched it in 2023.
Right.
We have been selling it in facilities in the Bay Area and Florida and Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, we are in a couple places.
Fantastic.
And we are also about to launch in Marin County in California, where most older adult population lives. Which is one of the great facilities they are providing to the older adults. We are about to launch in that county as well very soon.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, best luck at the show here this year. Thanks for coming up, putting up with me.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate you being here. So, all right, check it out, everybody. AI Tensors Corp.
The Tech Podcast Network's CES 2025 coverage is executive produced by Adam Barker. Technical director is Kirk Corliss. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Tracy Ingram, Xerxes Goddard, Brandy Jackson, and Aviva Cram. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, and Scott Ertz. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. The TPN studio executive is Todd Cochran. This has been a Tech Podcast Network production, copyright 2025.